So we got a good look, or at least a bit of a more detailed look at what the spacers are and where they come from in Foundation Episode 6. And I want to talk about that, some theories about what's going on with Harry's plan, Hober, and why he's seeking these guys out. Or these gals, because I don't think we've seen a male spacer. But as always, I'm Al, this is the Geek in Review, so let's get to it. So in episode 6 we learn a lot about Harry's past, how it affected his work, the plan, where it came from and his hatred of the Empire. But maybe for the first time we get an actual clear look of an aspect of the greater plan that will lead to the fall of the Empire, and that's the spacers. So in this video I want to break down some thoughts, some theories that I think I have, and also the fact that we're getting a sort of clear direction of what might be happening next. After leaving the vault, Hober is sent on a mysterious mission that we still don't know its purpose, but I think I might have an answer to that as well, so stick about, and if you haven't done it already, like and subscribe. Because I think this is going to be an important piece of the plan, and one of the reasons that the Empire's power base collapses. So we've seen spacers a few times throughout the 2 seasons of Foundation, going all the way back to episode 1 where they were introduced. Now, Foundation is a show that doesn't go out of its way to explain how technology in this universe works, and the spacers might be the exception to that. We know that they're needed to jump the faster than light travel between planets in order to cut down the time it takes to travel. And we know that not everyone has access to this technology. At least at the start, it is limited to those within Empire, such as their ships, their military ships, their trade ships. You get the idea. Because Harry and the Foundation had to take a slow ship to Terminus that was going to take years, and obviously things happened on the way there, you know. But we did find out pretty quickly in episode 2, season 2, that the Foundation have developed their own jump-capable ships that they call Whisper ships. And this is one of the reasons that they've been able to expand their reach in the outer systems, as it's never occurred to the Empire that anyone else would be able to use or develop this technology. Now, I'm recording this before episode 7 airs, and at this point, Bel Rios is the closest one to finding out about what's going on with the Foundation and the jump tech, but he sees it as rumour at the moment until it can get proved otherwise. And when he does find out what's going on and the news does reach the Cleons, it's going to be a game changer. Because this technology is one of the reasons they've been able to keep control for so long. They can get anywhere quicker, faster and further than anyone else. And as far as we know, ships that are jumping can also be tracked. So they can jump in, attack a planet, jump out, that sort of thing. Huge tactical advantage. Good for everyone on their side, bad for everyone on the other side. Now, although they fully don't explain how the jump tech and the spacers worked, they have given us a few details in Season 2. They need the material obelisk that was mentioned a few times in the show, and most notably it was the mineral that Bel was mining on the prison planet before Demerzel paid him a visit. We also find out that they've been around for centuries and are kind of, or potentially could be viewed as slaves by the Empire. We don't know how or specifically or what a spacer is yet, or how they're created, but I think we're probably going to find that out in the next few weeks. Because the ship that Hober encountered looks as if it is the home, or at least the training ground for the spacers. So we don't really know specifically what a spacer is in terms of where it lies in the universe. They're modified humans, but we don't know at what age does this occur, are they bred for it, can anyone be a spacer, that kind of thing. But I'm willing to bet it's got something to do with the ship that Hober encountered in episode 6. So I guess the big question is, why does Harry want them on his side? Well, the simple answer is, and I said it already, the technology is the prime reason, or one of the prime reasons, that the Empire is still maintaining power. So freeing the spacers, or at least giving them an alternative to serving the Empire, will not only have a huge impact on how transportation works within the Empire, but how the Empire is controlled, supplied and defended. If the Empire doesn't have the ability to jump in and out like this or reach destinations quickly, it's going to take them years to get between planets. So that means wars can be fought and lost, systems can be freed of the clones' rule, and the entire infrastructure of the Empire can collapse, and we've already started to see this in the outer reaches of space. Think about it this way, say one country, China, had the ability to turn off the internet in any country it wants. I'm going to pick America as its counterpart. While it probably wouldn't result in America being destroyed overnight, the very fabric of the country would change. So isolating a planet or a system would allow the Foundation to really speed up its progress and also accelerate the Empire's fall. They could move freely without hiding or even attack a specific location with everything they have, knowing reinforcements wouldn't be coming anytime soon. On a more peaceful note, it does give them massive leverage when it comes to trade in the universe as well. If you're the only power with jump-capable ships, people will want to do business with you. In fact, they might have no choice in the matter. So that's why I think Hober has been sent to find the Spacers. I don't think he's going to incite a direct uprising or rebellion against the Empire because they control that obelisk material, but I do wonder how the Foundation has developed their jump tech and if it is any different to the Empire's. But I hope we also get more information on how the spacers work and how the jump drives work as well, to put it in context. I do think the ship that we see in episode 6 is where they're from, or at the very least where they're grown or modified. They kind of look like they might all be clones, but again, that could just be a process of the change that they go through, and I hope that they open that up and explain it as well. And remember, we still don't know much about Hober and how this guy handles himself outside his introduction to the show, so I'm very interested to see how he's going to deal with these guys. Now, not to get too spoilery into the novels, but trade does play a big part of how the Foundation grows, and I guess if this is them starting to approach that, or maybe very least adapt it for the TV show, they're probably going to have to cut it down quite a bit, because people going from planet to planet in order to make trade deals or things like that is going to be pretty dull. And I guess this is just a shortcut to getting there. At this point, I'm assuming the Foundation's jump tech is very similar to the Empire's, because they probably adapted it from the Invictus ship from the end of the last season. But yeah, I'm really curious how they're going to break the Empire's hold on the Spacers if they control this mineral that they need. Do the Foundation have a supply of this? Have they worked out an alternative for it? Sort of, like gas versus electric cars type of thing. I really hope they explain that and let us know. But as always, that's just what I think. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. What's going to happen next with the Spacers and Hober? Are the Spacers going to play a key part to the downfall of the Empire? Let me know in the comments below. Or you can follow me on Twitter and reach out there at the Geeks Reviews. As always, my name's Al. Thanks for watching.